Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, welcome back to the next episode in our Mystic Gold Camo grind. Today we are rocking melee weapons. We got the Cali sticks, and let's rock and roll. You can see right out of the gate these guys are hitting for 250, so that's kind of on the higher end for starting weapons. I think the only other weapon I remember hitting for 250 was the katanas, so good start already. But these guys are going to be really powerful. I have not seen a melee weapon in the game yet that swings this fast. And it says in the description that it's a 2-hit kill. But as you can see right now, 250, that's at least a 1-hit kill all the way up until round 3 or 4, if I'm not mistaken. Now, we are going to play on Citadel here because Citadel is fantastic at melee weapons, just getting online in general. The goal isn't going to be so much as to complete all the steps of the Easter egg as it is to really kind of progress the weapon. So I will do everything in my power to make sure that we stay on top of the game when it comes to leveling up with salvage on this thing and just cranking down kills. And we're at a time crunch or a time limit. Usually around 31 is like the maximum we can get out of a melee weapon before we got to kind of switch up our strategy here. And typically I like to exfil. It's just really hard to make melee weapons work beyond round 30 because the amount of damage a zombie will do to you when you get hit exceeds the amount that you could ever swing and get back on melee kills using vampiric extraction on melee macchiato, which is what we are going to be doing here. So stick around. We're going to get these things online and we're going to see how they perform because I want to see how they hold up against other weaponry. And then, yes, towards the end of the video, I will go through my loadout. There are a couple changes to augments that I have done, and we'll go over all the camos that we're trying to unlock with the Cali stick and what it's all about. I haven't looked at the special challenges yet, but getting around 2,000 melee kills in one game is a tricky situation, so I have a feeling that, you know, we're not even going to be able to start the special ammo ones like we normally do, or the special camos, until we get into that next part 2 of the episode where we'll finish it out. Gonna hold off on grabbing this nuke here so I can gather as many points as possible. Especially when you're doing melee weapons, it's really important that you get online as early as possible. Get yourself the lifelines that you need, perhaps quick, jug. I like stamina up, double armor, and melee macchiato, and then we should be good. Looking for that last zombie, and I don't see it. Oh, there's 2 more. Missing out on that nuke there. I don't know why these zombies are all kind of running around in this area, but that's okay. Ah, no, we're good. We made more money back on zombie kills than we would have just picking up that nuke. Maybe. Was that 3 or 4? I can't tell. Either way, I think what I want to do here before I push, and this is the first time I've ever done this, because normally I like to go straight to Pack-a-Punch without any perks, but this time I want to grab melee macchiato and then keep running through. I don't think we'll need jug in order to take out the zombie by Pack-a-Punch, and genuinely I don't think we'd really need any perks to do so. But when you're using a melee weapon, it's good to have everything online with melee macchiato. I did switch up and I'm running backpedal vampiric extraction. I find that backpedal is just really good when you're doing large trains of zombies. Okay, so and then same thing with jug. I switched up to durable plates instead of hardened plates because we're going to be getting hit more. Just a nature of having the range on us that we do with a melee weapon as opposed to a ranged weapon. So durable plates seem to help out a little bit more than most. And I'm going to use the 500 salvage I have right now to go ahead and grab light mend so that way we can get the heals rocking and rolling. And we're looking good. We're looking very good. Any points I get now, I'm going to go ahead and spend to progress us down to Pack-a-Punch. Very excited to see what the skins look like on this one. I think Citadel is definitely one of those maps that has the best looking camo skins. It's either this or Tomb. And yeah, as far as life goes, we're enjoying ourselves. Kind of excited here at the time of release here. This video will be coming out around lunchtime on Tuesday, to which I'm taking my grandparents out for dinner, and I'm kind of excited about it. It's a nicer place. It's a steak restaurant down by us, and they do a really good job. I scoped it out with Katie, and we both liked it. We thought it had some really good, you know, elements to it. So I thought, you know what, if it's good for us, it's going to be really good for the grandparents. And, you know, it's not often that I get to take my Nana and Papa out for dinner. And I think it's kind of a nice treat, right? As a grandson, it'd be kind of fun to say, hey, our grandson invited us out for dinner. He wants to treat us, you know? See, I think that's rare. So yeah, and I love them very much, and we just had an awesome night. It was my Nana's birthday over the weekend, and we got her everything she needs to get her fairy garden online and rolling. My Nana takes pride in her garden. She is the greenest thumb I know. That woman can make anything happen in a garden. Every plant that's not supposed to survive in Michigan weather will live. There's slate. Awesome. But yeah, so my Nana started doing a fairy garden because she absolutely adores Tinkerbell. They're big Disney people. And I was like, what better than to add to the fairy garden a little bit? And my dad was wondering, you know, what would be a really good idea. And I'm like, hey, I think Nana really likes this and that and everything pertaining to her garden, so I think we can't go wrong with that. And I wanted to contribute a little something to the garden as well. So we got her like a solar powered mushroom that looks like a big old red mushroom, but when it gets nighttime out, you can turn it on and it'll keep all your garden lit up. And I thought that was kind of neat. And then my dad and mom got her a whole bunch of houses for the fairy gardens, and she seemed to like them very much, and it was a very fun birthday. I got to see my cousin, which is something that doesn't happen very often, so it's always a treat when we do. And her beautiful daughter, Hudson, she is so creative and just a singer, a dancer. She has got it all going. She showed us some of her gymnastics tricks. She's very good. She's got cartwheels and somersaults all down, and you know, making us all proud. Future of the family is strong.
And now there's an outbreak here.
Oh yeah. Anytime I get to spend with my grandparents is a riot. I don't know about you guys, but when you go to see your grandparents, you know, what do? I mean, are you playing cards? Like, we're a big euchre and marbles family. We love to play cards. I know some people just do different things with their grandparents. Like Katie, for example, whenever we go over there, it's, you know, you all eat good food and you chat and catch up on life, because you know, you don't get to see each other as often as you'd like to. It seems like only the holidays is really when you get to make it happen. So having conversations with family members, you know, when it's not a holiday is just so enriching and valuable to me. And I think, you know, is that can happen over cards, or does that happen over sewing, or does it happen, you know, how do you naturally make that happen on your side? For us, it's cards. Right, I think that's the last zombie, so we can go ahead and grab our nuke here. We got Pack-a-Punch, and just taking a look at these Cali sticks, you can see super cool in blue. Big fan. They swing so fast. Oh my gosh. Gonna grab the extra points in your quick revive and open this up. Again, we're focusing on the weapons, so I'm not doing like all the steps of the Easter egg like I normally would do, but we'll do a couple of them. Like, I should definitely be grabbing these rodents, because the cheese Easter egg has the potential of giving me the augment tool that I really need to get my build online. As we have no suppressor and we have no Vulture Aid critical kills. I know we could buy Vulture Aid, but it doesn't do you much good when you can't critically shoot a zombie. So I just like to try my best to get ahead on the salvage front through augments, Aether tools, you name it. I really do enjoy this weapon as a melee weapon in this game. I think it's got a lot of qualities that remind me of the size. Just hit level 4. That's awesome. Oh, but they're fast. They're short range. They're fast. They hit pretty hard. You can already see we're doing like 14, 25. Ooh, a self-revive kit's kind of an odd rarity this early in the game, but okay, we'll take it. But even though they're short-ranged, I really do feel like the rate more than compensates for that.
Your chances of survival just went up.
Ooh, pop that guy. And then let's go ahead and grab the next rodent. He's going to be chilling on the ground right here. There he goes. And then we have a SAM trial in the doublet room, which I wish I knew what that meant. Where is that? Running circles. Looking at the mini-map. Oh, right there. Okay. Got it. I don't know if we're going to have enough money to get through the door to get to that, so let's just go ahead and run around for it. There's Desert. Alright, sitting at 200 kills right now. Doing very good. Oh, it's underground. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. You know, I wish I knew all the rooms by name, but I just... It's a lot. You know, for every zombies map, like, oh, the alchemical lab. I'm in the, you know, I'm in the dining hall. Okay. I just say I'm in the room with the statues. I'm in the prison room. I'm by Pack-a-Punch. Those kind of call-outs. Let's see what we got here. Kills in the location. We can do that one. Gotta try to take out these parasites, though. If we do have zombies spawning for the SAM trial, this could get a little hectic beyond capable survival. Ugh. Wondering if you guys have seen any good movies lately. I don't know if you guys like TV shows or movies like I do, but I just watched The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 2, and I'm really upset about it. I'm not going to spoil anything, but yeah, if you guys know, you know. Yeah, it's tough, man. You play the game, so you know what's going to happen, but at the same time, it's just like, oh, come on, man. Nobody wanted to see that. I don't even know if I'm going to keep watching the show anymore, you know? So we didn't really get anything out of that, which is kind of a bummer. But let's go ahead, now that we got money, and open up the rest of the map. Get a couple more rodents. I don't know how many we have right now. I think we have 2, potentially 3. I don't know if I crouched in the one over by stamina. Let me just take a look real quick. And then we're going to grab Jug. Nope, we didn't. So a good thing. We're getting him. Good. There's our max ammo. Flipped around, progressed around, make it happen. And then I really do want to hang around here to get Jug and double armor plating, just to be on the safer side. It's not like we absolutely need it, but we totally can. And it'll just put us ahead. Oh, that's interesting. If you push the right mouse button, you like charge up and attack. So you can see they're both kind of like tilted right there, and then whoop, when you release it. Very nice. Couple things I got to do left for today. I would really love to head to Home Depot. We got the leaves all piled up, and now I want to get them bagged. Just so that way if the wind picks up, I don't want them blowing across the yard and killing my progress. If you guys watched the last video, you know I have strong opinions about the yard. I want to make sure it looks good. And I don't want anybody... Oh my gosh, what just procced my dying wish? Excuse me? That was a little crazy. That was super crazy, actually. I just lost, like, health without getting any vampiric extraction. That might have been a bug, actually. I don't know why I got nailed so hard there. Either way, we're alright. Still alive. We can just go back and buy it again. We don't have any points, so we're fine. But yeah, I want to get some of these leaves taken care of because I really value the grass in the yard, and I don't want to lose it. I'm sick of losing grass. I know I can plant more. But it's better if you just can avoid it altogether, in my opinion. Here we go. Let's see what we can do to that guy. Done. Awesome. It is round 12, so we should be able to hit the rodent side Easter egg here, which I'm going to do here pretty soon. I want to grab one more rodent that's over by speed before we get to that point, and then save up enough money for double plate. Shouldn't need to put on armor plates to live here. I swing fast enough. But yeah, right there, man. I guess they do hit pretty hard. I think it's the armored zombies are taking 2 shots to go down right now. So that's what's kind of tripping me up. We're good, though. Do I already have? Okay. I'm making sure to put all these keys into the statues, the stamps, because those guys, the helmet heads, will keep spawning until you do. So we only have 1 left, which is really good. But they can really throw off your rhythm, especially in the later rounds if you're not expecting them. It's like, what the heck? What are you doing here? Yeah, this thing's hitting pretty hard, and we don't have any upgrades to him. Besides pack, I'm talking augments though, like Aether Tools. That's a nuke, we don't want that. Go ahead here, open this up. Cool. Crouch next to speed. Get the loose change, and then let's go hit that last rodent. And then because we're on round 13, we should be good to do the cheese. Okay. Adios, amigo. Listen, listen, guys, listen. Easy, easy, easy. We can all be friends here. Don't back me up in a corner. Yep, and then we're getting ready for the golf trip. Just coming up very soon here. Guys, golfing trip is Thursday. I get to pick up my father from the airport. Woo woo! Excited about that. I haven't seen my dad in months. And it's always a treat when he flies over. We're going to pick him up, hit downtown Ann Arbor, grab some lunch, make our way up north. And it'll be his first time seeing the cabin too. That's exciting.
Who ordered the ground beef?
Who ordered the ground beef? Leveling up the sticks pretty quick here. Already level 6. I haven't popped any double experience or anything like that, so they do pretty well. Again, though, I'm noticing the shortfall is that I do get swarmed relatively quickly, and that's just the short range. Hopefully that's not a nuke. Okay. So armor is going to be super important. Oh my goodness. I might just go straight for triple plate. I mean, I have the recovery of vampiric extraction, but they seem to overpower it. Not sure yet. Not sure. We're doing okay. Let's go get the cheese. I think it's because some of the zombies I have to double hit. That's the only thing I think that's causing a slip up here. Aether tool. Cross your fingers, guys. There's our rats. There you go. Come on. Please. Crap. What? That was all terrible, actually. You know, we got 10 grand. I'm gonna do it. Contrary to popular belief. Triple plate. Dog rounds on Citadel are tough with melee weapons. Everything in this room is designed to drain your health bar as fast as possible. There's Rugged for 400. Not bad. I feel like Jeopardy when I said that. Rugged for 400, please. Oh, come here. There we go. One more. One more. Easy. There we go. Okay, now we're going to use whatever salvage we have right now to go ahead and level up our rarity. I think we're 50 off of being able to go straight into purple. That's a little unfortunate. Got wall power. Decent gobblegum. Oh, this amalgam is definitely going to drop us something. He's going to be tough to take down, though. I think we're a little too late to the damage game here. Oh, yeah, we need a lot more. 2,800, though. Yeah, actually, you know what? We do pretty decent damage against him. He seems pretty upset, though. Stamina up is going to be a good one, so is speed. And, of course, PhD. I could go ahead and do that bartending Easter egg. Probably not a bad idea. There we go. Pull us into the insta-kill. Gonna pop my Aether Shroud. Oh my gosh! Did I not pop that fast enough? I can't believe it. Burning all my dying wish procs. Obnoxious, man. Keep setting ourselves back on that. Oh, and we don't have the health regen. Get me out of here. I'm not ready for it. They're good melee weapons, don't get me wrong, but you're just too close. They hit you before you can actually hit them. That's what it is. That is what it is. Okay. Alright, so we're going to have to take that into account there, that we don't really have the opportunity to get the preemptive strike. Maybe that's why I like katanas and the bow staff so much, is because there is a little bit of distance on you. They need to do something about that. If you remember in Black Ops 1, they had, I think it was called Commando or something like that, where you'd you do a lunge when you knife, but it kind of creates like an animation. But this early on, I'm not a fan of having to buy Quick Revive 3 times in a row here. That's close to 9,000 points that we could put towards double pack right now. And I gotta be careful, I really do. This is not the place I want to be right now with these sticks. Might actually be a challenge, folks. Normally melee weapons are pretty chill, but this one's got me on edge. Got me thinking about my decisions. What is that down there? Maybe an insta-kill? Yeah, definitely not a double point, so we're okay. We're doing good. 26 kills. I mean, it happens quick. Okay. Alright. What can we do now? Well, we can go purple. We definitely go purple tier. I want a double pack. We're still killing, though. But does that mean I should probably grab stamina? Think so. Sam trial at the upper village. We'll go hit that as well. How many kills do we have? About 500. There we go. Okay. This will help me move around a lot more quickly. And I think my backpedaling speed is increased as well. Ooh. Dang. Getting a little dicey over there. Alright, upper village. What do we have here? Oil trap. That's on top of the bridge, if I'm not mistaken. Can I activate that right here? I think you can, right? I'm not seeing it. Maybe I have to go on top of the bridge. Yeesh, that would be a doozy. You know what would be an awesome... Oh, here we go. Oil trap. An awesome addition to the game would be if they changed the minor augment on Melee Macchiato to make it so that you restore a mild amount of armor per kill. That would just be sweet. I think we're going to get this oil trap one. Cooling down, cooling down. We're so close. Finish the cooldown, please. There we go. Good. Alright, come on. Yes! Okay, that put us back on top. Look at that. Free double pack out of the trial. That's huge. That just made back all the money that we wasted having to buy so many double... or, buying so many dying wishes back. Quick revive seems to escape us, but we're good. We're good now. So the next thing I do want to get is elemental pop, and the reason for that is because I did switch up to citrus focus because electric cherry with melee weapons isn't going to really do us much of a benefit here. So there's clearly a loadout to play when you're playing zombies. There is a build that works. And it's cool because it's vastly different from that of the damage range weapons, right? But the nice part about doing melee only is that you get to avoid having to waste some of your money on perks like, for example, Deadshot or Double Tap. Those aren't really going to benefit us anymore. Same thing with Death Perception. I don't really see a benefit to Death Perception either. The only reason for that is you could get it for the minimap cooldown refresh rate, but I don't know if it's really necessary. The body shots into headshots is the reason we go for it. It's the reason I go for it, at least. I think that's a max armor, which is great. We'll claim that in a second here. Just going to keep gently backpedaling. Alright, there's Grim. Very nicely done. 600 kills so far. Round 19. I think by round 20 you're at like 815, or maybe that's round 25 you're at like 815. We're making progress. We could get another perk. We could get PhD. I could do the bartending Easter egg. I wouldn't mind that, actually. So let's go ahead and grab those. It's going to take away some of the kills from us. That's okay. So we'll grab that bottle right there. Gonna slide downstairs here. Grab the gin bottle. We already got that one. Good. I wonder if I could do the bartending Easter egg on vermin. I don't know if that'd cause like a tizzy. Or maybe they don't even let you do the bartending Easter egg on a dog round. They probably don't. Make sure we get our last bottle over here. Got it. Cool. And we're queued up. So now I'll head back to the front here. Get ready behind the bar, but I'm going to finish the round out there. Dog rounds are just really tricky if you do not have PhD Slider and Turbologist. The vermin overwhelm you. The parasites, they just bombard you. It's tricky. It's very tricky. I can't even see what I'm doing. I'm just literally swinging and jumping and running in circles like a hooligan. Because it's the only way to get this done. There we go. I think that's it. There's only like one more. Yeah. Okay. We live to tell another tale. Next on our agenda for the run, triple pack gold. Queue up the bartending Easter egg. Hello there, good sir. What can I get you? Ah, I see. You want orange. Well, I've got a bottle of Grand Marnier right here for you. That is totally a Grand Marnier bottle, and I believe, you know, if they're calling it like whiskey or cognac or something like that. Man, they all want Grand Marnier. It's a nice cocktail mixer. I like it. Orange liqueur. But does anybody want gin? I feel like it's kind of a miss out right there. You guys aren't... we got some tequila over here. Good, sir. There you go. More Grand Marnier. Gosh, you guys are making me only... I'm going to run out of the bottle here pretty soon if you guys keep coming up and asking for the same thing over and over and over again. There we go. There's the tequila. Good, good, sir. Oh, tried out a new Mexican restaurant, by the way, over by us. Instead of going to the Tres Hermanos, we went to the El Patron. And gotta be honest with you, El Patron's got... Oh, I'm so sorry. El Patron's got better margaritas, better food. Seems like they got better staff. I don't know, they're just doing it right. Okay, make sure we serve them in order here. Can't believe. Sometimes I fat finger the drink, the choice that they're going for, and I feel so bad. You gotta be really picky choosy and kind of let the glass hover above where it's supposed to place it down so you don't mess it up. But now you can see, like, every now and again we get 500 essence for giving them something, which is a lot. Honestly, you're making a ton of money on this. I can't... Oh, see that? See how it just, like, pulled it over to the left? No. But I wish I knew how much money I had when I came into this, because I tell you what, we've definitely made at least a couple grand. It'd be funny if you could keep coming back to the bar and keep serving. Oh, they're getting feisty. They're getting close. Yep, that's it. Okay, alright, we gotta get out of here. Go, 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 go. That is the funniest part about that Easter egg, is it's like, once it's done, get the heck out of there. It's gonna be a bad time. Oh, that's a double points. And an amalgam. Okay, we need armor plating first. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. I need him to get out of the way. Good. Got him down. The nice part, at least, is that health regen is based on hit and not kill. So with the speed that we're doing, we can kind of like hang in there a little bit. This is really one where you just run in and just beat everything up, isn't it? There's no strategy to this. Decent round for us, though. Decent amount of points. 20 grand. Still struggling on the salvage front, though. That's okay. That is okay. Now that we have PhD Slider, I really don't need any other perks on this map. I think that's all of them, actually, except for Deadshot. Oh, and Vulturade. I guess we could grab Vulturade. Maybe it would... Maybe it'd help. Oh, that's a nuke. No, thank you. Yeah, maybe I'll go ahead and grab Vulturade. I tell you what, I already know I made a mistake on the augments. With Vulturade for melee weapons, you want to go ahead and instead of running carry-on luggage, you get the, oh god. See that right there? So I tried to pop it, but it wasn't working because I had to finish the swing animation. So you're almost better off just trying to punch your way out of the situation. Interesting. Okay. Living and learning. Well, now we have no more dying wish procs, so we're going to need to be very careful with that. I still want to grab quick revive, though, because our damage is enough to kill. I just need to know now that it is a waste of time to try to proc your get out of jail free card, and you should just swing your way out of it. Keep on punching. Yep. Okay. Man, it is so easy to get surrounded with these things. They're so good, though. They are. They're not bad. I'm not convinced they're bad. I think they're very strong. They just need... They have a little bit of a learning curve to them. Alright. Vulturade, I'm here.
Suck it up, Mac. No matter how.
Nature path? I don't really think there's anything we could benefit from doing the SAM trial anymore. It does give a slight amount of experience, if I'm not mistaken, but not much. Really just need that salvage. So that, yeah, that's what we can do these for. The stand still trial. Oh, crap. Is it kill standing still or stand still? It is kill standing still. Alright, we're gonna do our best here. I'm just gonna swing. Alright, I gotta get out of here. That's just a bad idea. Especially with parasites flying around. They're gonna ruin it for us. Alright, here we go. I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. Oh my gosh. This is a tricky trial with melee weapons. Just get it done quick. Okay, alright, alright. If I run out of armor here, I'm in deep crap. Actually, you know what I could do? Oh, that doesn't count as standing still, huh? Alright, I'm gonna go down here. I know it, but I gotta get it done. There it is. Strike. Was that worth it? Probably not. But it had to be done. Oh my god. It was totally worth it. Free triple pack? That's 30 grand. We got a free double and triple pack, man. That means we can go ahead and get every perk we want. All by round 25, though. We'll just hit that box when it pops up. I have all the perks I need to succeed. Oh, man. Uh-oh. I don't have a self-revive kit either. Time to play a little bit cautiously. Okay, one more round. That's all we got to make it through, and then we can buy all the perks that we need. Curious to know how much damage I'm doing, by the way. It's alright. It reminds me of drumsticks. Oh, an amalgam, great. Am I hitting for 21 grand? Ooh, for triple pack. I mean, granted, triple pack purple, but still. It's a little on the weaker end. Maybe they did want to make this a challenge. Oh boy, we're in a terrible spot. I have no doubt that we might accidentally go down here just because of the nature of the weapon. So I'm going to try to do my gentle backpedal strategy for as long as I can. Okay. When we run out of armor plating like that, I'm a big no-no against that. Yeah. There we go. Okay. And I've noticed I really haven't been getting as many Lightmen procs as I was hoping for. Even though I'm running Citrus Focus, you know, it's like, well, again, I don't have it right now, but even when I did, I felt like I'm not getting really many heals from it. Okay, so let's go ahead, hit all the goodies. Just like that. The rest of those we don't really need. They don't benefit our weapon. Then we'll go gold. And then any additional salvage that I get now is going to go directly into crafting another self-revive kit. We got 5 more rounds to hang out here, so our time is limited, but we got to make it count while we're here. I don't want to lose the round. I'm wondering if it's almost better to actually just carry on going forward instead of backpedaling with this damage range. Just run into the zombies. Who knows? Who knows? We need 1,500 for another self-res kit. And then I actually need to craft... Oh gosh, this is going to be a bad spot. Okay. I need to be able to craft myself some form of a chopper gunner. Dang, man. Keep getting pulled in. Nothing I can do. $28,500. That is the worst damage. Oh, I'm going down here big time. That's the worst damage melee weapon in the game. These Cali sticks, they swing fast, but they don't have it. Okay. Wow. And you know what, man? Castle extraction doesn't sound too bad right now, actually. Flipping horrible. We'll take the RCXD for right now. And then again, once I get 1,500 salvage, I'm going to craft a self-revive kit. Take out these parasites early. Ding ding. It's still one of my favorite adds that they have to this game. Wow, level 12. I mean, we're doing pretty good. But the fact that you get that boxing noise when you beat somebody in one hit, that's kind of classy. Oceanic. So we're halfway on the grind there. I'd like to get whiteout. I'd like to get whiteout. I don't know if we're going to live for whiteout, but I'd like to try. Oh. Goodness me. Listen up, you body swap shit can. Put the tentacles down. Did we hit him for like 47,000? Why can't we do that all the time? I know it's because they're weak. The light men, but it'd be nice. Alright, getting low on armor here, so I'm gonna play it safe and just keep rotating. If you can see the stuff that's falling in front of me, like the armor, this is where I tell you, like, this is the benefit of Vulture Aid when you switch out carry-on luggage for the longer loot distance. Because then you don't need to run back and pick up those armors. You actually pick them up as you're backpedaling. Perfect for a melee weapon. Otherwise, you gotta spam F. Max armor. Alright, cool. We got points, we got perks, we got salvage. I'm gonna craft a self-revive kit. I'll let you know when it dies down. 3 more rounds. I think we can make it 3 more rounds. We don't need our money for anything else. No more perks. I don't think double tap actually does anything for a melee weapon. We could get more self-res kits. Or, not self-res kits. Stims. Believe it or not, I am not going to PhD slider this. I think we got this. Oh my gosh. Just like tuck your head down and just swing, man. Just swing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. We did not have it. Jeez. Probably could have put on armor plates there, but having a tough time with these Cali sticks, man. These are no gravy. Okay. It's alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Okie dokie. Gonna head back up and grab the perks that we need. Cool. Guess we'll see if it works with ammo. Great power. You know what we could pop is that 3-minute bonus armor. Certainly help with this guy. Holy smokes. Let's see here. How do I want to play this? Take out the doppelgas, because he's quick, right? But the amalgam we gotta grab while we're pacing. There's a mutant injector. Ooh, and that's a decoy. Grab the mutant injector for sure. No way, Jose. I'm gonna pop this early. Yep, there we go. And then same thing for the other one. Where are you at? He's around here somewhere. There's a decoy. I'm gonna drop that down. Take out as many as I can while we're here. Oh, not good. I forgot. He doesn't mind decoys. Okay, pop that. Take out as many as we can. Another stim. I'm gonna craft a couple plates. Put on those plates. Okay. Ooh, that's not bad either. Power up with good timing. Just don't let him grab us. Man, this is the most amount of times I've ever gone down in one video for sure. I haven't had to recraft a self-revive kit ever. So that just goes to show you this melee weapon is tougher than most, and I'm not out of practice. Though I could be. I don't think so. Okay. He's pretty much done. So is this round. Good. That was the biggest problem. Oh boy. We're not in a good spot here. Wow. 29. We can make this, guys. We can make this happen. How are we doing on kills? 1,172. Shoot. You know what? It'll be interesting, though. We're going to go through the augments and definitely pick the best loadout possible with these things, because I'm curious to know how other people are doing with this weapon being such a close swing. I think you just got to go into the horde, man. I bet you with espresso this might be pretty interesting. I didn't think you could swing any faster than this, but heck, when you're this close in person, no, you can't run espresso on that. That would be horrible, right? The vampiric extraction heal is so important. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Nope. Wow, that's gonna do it. Just like that. Woo. I gotta be honest, man. I'm not really feeling the Cali sticks. There's not too many guns I don't like in zombies. But let's go through the loadout. Let's take a look at the camos we unlocked. We definitely got a couple. So if we go here to customize camo-wise, we got Oceanic. Let's look what we're fighting for. So 30 vermin eliminations gives us this stick, which almost looks like just a normal camo with blue and tan and black, or like a dark blue, almost like a navy blue. And then a very similar blue, 300 with cryo freeze. Okay, so vermin and cryo freeze gives us ice line. Pretty mid-level skins right there. We'll still go for them. And then as far as augments goes, this is what we're going to need to run. I'm going to make one mild change to it, but I think the rest is pretty solid. So for stamina up, I'm using Dasher Quarterback, so that way we have an increased tactical sprint duration while we have our melee weapons out, and then the ability for Quarterback to allow us to use decoys and equipment on the fly. Going to be helpful for survival. For Quick Revive, Dying Wish, Ceramic Return, so if you go down, you keep your armor, or your perks. For Juggernog, I'm using Probiotic Durable Plates, and Durable Plates is definitely the must over Hardened Plates because you get hit a lot with these, and it's pretty tricky actually to survive. For Melee Macchiato, I'm using Vampiric Extraction Stick and Move. Stick and Move's good because it increases our backpedaling speed, but at the same time, you don't really get the opportunity to backpedal because you're right up in their face and they swarm you. Most weapons, you have the ability to kind of distance yourself from them while you're backpedaling, especially the katanas. I feel like the katanas do it really well. So I'm a big fan of them. Speed Cola, we're going to use Classic Formula Quick Swap. We're not really reloading, so the only reason you're going to grab Speed Cola is if you want to throw armor plates on faster. For Vulturade, this is where we make the change. So instead of using carry-on luggage, we're going to use Condor's Reach. Auto pick up loot from further away. This is going to help us keep armor plates on us, you know, because when there's a lot of the times when you're killing the zombies, you'll see armor plates will hit the ground, but you don't actually get them. So unless you're spamming F, put on this augment. And then as far as ammo with wonder weapons, that's alright. The gas cloud that conceals you while standing in it could be fun, but again, they'll just run away from you, so that's no good. I guess the field upgrades could help you. And then if we were running a field upgrade, instead of running Aether Shroud, it'd be really good to run Frenzy Guard with this. So I'm going to run that next time. Or next time. Okay, so that's Vulturade. And then Critical Eye, Death Perception, Bird's Eye View, that's fine. We're going to leave it like that. We don't really use Death Perception. PhD Flopper, PhD Slider, Turbologist for the increased movement speed and help during the dog round clearing. Deadshot Daiquiri, we don't use Deadshot Daiquiri, so I'm not going to change it. Dead First, Dead Break. And Double Tap, we don't use it. Double Impact, Double Time. Elemental Pop, I switched to Citrus Focus Chill Berry because if we're going to be using Light Mend on our Wonder Weapon, or our melee weapon, I want it to be able to proc often. That's got to happen. And then Chill Berry, it makes it happen even more often. So I think that's the way to go. And then for ammo mods, Light Mend, Dual Action Express Remedy so that we get the healing back. And then in this case, I'm going to switch up field upgrades. And instead of using Aether Shroud with Group Shroud and Extra Charge, I'm going to switch over to Frenzy Guard. That way, when we activate, we get all of our armor. And then allies have the ability to get armor back from us. We could use these other ones, but they don't really matter. I like Phalanx. You could do Repair Boost. I think that's probably going to be a good one, or Duration. Any of these are really good. This one helps out your teammates, but Repair Boost is going to kind of keep us going a little bit longer. So that's what we'll rock in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed the content. Super rare episode for us going down like that, but you know, these weapons are definitely something to be reckoned with. They're tricky. They're just so short-ranged. That's going to be it for us today, folks. See you in the next one. Peace.